The haunting of the Perron family. In the early 1970s, Roger and Carolyn Perron, along with their 5 daughters, moved into a large colonial farmhouse in Harrisville, Rhode Island. The house, known as the Arnold Estate, had stood since the 18th century, steeped in history and rumors of dark events. At first, the family was enchanted by the old house and the sprawling property, but soon, strange things began happening. It started with small, seemingly harmless occurrences. Objects would move on their own, doors would open and shut without explanation, and there were odd sounds at night, footsteps, whispers, and distant voices that couldn't be traced. Carolyn, the mother, would wake up to find her bed shaking or strange smells, like the scent of rotting flesh, filling certain rooms. The atmosphere in the house shifted, growing darker and more oppressive. The Perron daughters frequently complained of seeing ghostly apparitions. The youngest, April, often spoke of a spirit named Oliver Richardson, a child who seemed friendly enough but disappeared when anyone else entered the room. However, not all the spirits were benevolent. One, a malevolent entity believed to be the ghost of Bathsheba Sherman, a woman who lived on the property in the 1800s, targeted Carolyn. Legend had it that Bathsheba was a witch who sacrificed her own child to the devil and cursed anyone who lived on her land. Carolyn became the focus of Bathsheba's wrath. She reported seeing the ghost of a woman with a twisted neck and dead eyes who would torment her in the night, speaking in guttural voices. Carolyn would often wake up with strange bruises and cuts on her body, convinced that the spirit was trying to possess her. The family grew increasingly desperate as the hauntings escalated, with violent poltergeist activity threatening their safety. In a last attempt to save their family, the Perrons reached out to renowned paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren, who were famous for their work in the supernatural. When the Warrens visited the house, Lorraine, a clairvoyant, claimed to sense a powerful evil presence tied to Bathsheba Sherman. They performed multiple investigations and spiritual cleansings, but the spirit seemed too strong. One night, during a séance conducted by the Warrens, things took a horrifying turn. Carolyn was said to be possessed by Bathsheba's spirit. Her body contorted in unnatural ways, and she began speaking in tongues, her voice not her own. The event terrified everyone in attendance, and the Warrens eventually determined that the best course of action was for the family to leave the house. The Perrons lived in the house for 10 years, enduring countless supernatural events. Although they eventually moved out, the family maintained that the house was haunted by malevolent forces, and they continued to be affected by their experiences for years after.